Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing? How's it going? How's it going, Gunner? Like a kiss? Yeah, give me a kiss. Okay. Anyway, so going on with the messed up story about my life. Yeah, and he's not. It's not just him. I mean, he's here too. But anyway, yeah, another funny or effed up story about my life. This one is just kind of a weird one. Um, when I was a kid, we were about 16 years old. For whatever reason, just a little bit more info. In Toronto, there's a big park called High Park, and when I was 16, it used to be a well-known pickup spot for gay men, for homosexual men. So, and they would go there. I guess I don't know if it's still like that now. I go to High Park a lot. It was, but not at night because number one, it's far away and it's not that interesting anyway. But however, and also I don't know if it still is because there's apps, things like Grinder and other things or whatever, right? So it's probably not necessary. I don't know. I don't know. But so anyway, friends of mine thought it would be like my girlfriend at the time, and then some of her friends, because mostly if we hung out together, it was usually her friends. My friends didn't really want to hang out with her, but anyway, so they thought it'd be funny just to go there and cat's eating something he shouldn't be eating. Throw a pillow. Hold on a second. Uh, okay, so he was eating a plant. That's probably not very healthy for him. But so anyway, they thought it would be funny to go there and watch men pick up other men. Now, in hindsight, it's like, what's I don't see what's funny about that or whatever. But we were kids, we were young, and probably not the most tolerant age of my life, So, but anyway, so we go there, and it really wasn't that interesting. You see cars pull in, cars pull out, and then now one of her friends, this guy, I remember his name was Mike, and I think he was a couple years older than us. We were 16. I think he was 19 or something like that, 18 or 19. I can't remember, but so he wanted to try an experiment. We were in two cars, and he pulled up his car beside beside this car just to see what would happen. It's like, well, you're in a spot where guys come here to hook up. So what do you think's gonna happen? Someone's gonna talk to you. But so anyway, we were sitting there, and this guy starts talking to him, and then like from one car to another, and he came back and told us what he said, and he's like I said, he's 18 or 19. The guy turned to him and said, "Oh, don't you talk?" And he whatever. I don't know what happened after that exactly, but he told me he was 16, and he goes, "Oh," and the guy seemed to get more excited, and I was like, what a creep. But so anyway, skip ahead. There was this one time we went there, and we kept there's you can drive around in a big circle. It's a big park, but you drive around. There's like a big giant circle to do the whole park. I think it's probably a couple miles in the like around, like if you go through the circle. But anyway, there was this one car parked by itself. So we were pulling up, and someone took the flashlight and just shined it in the guy's rear view mirror. And then we drove away. We went around the loop again. The car was still there. Shine a light in the mirror again, and then drove away. And then came back. And the third time we did, and the guy, he reached over, looked like he was going into his glove compartment or something, and just like he had his car running at this point. I guess he was expecting to see what would happen, and just peels out backwards, like just skids out and starts chasing us. And again, we were in two cars. So anyway, so he's driving after us because yeah, what was happening is they were shining a light, and then we'd pull up and shine a light, and then we'd do a loop, and they'd shine a light, then we'd shine a light, do a loop, and the third time is when he came after us. So we're driving. So we leaving the park, and we're coming out. I think it was I guess it was like Lakeshore Boulevard. So we come out of Lakeshore Boulevard, and this guy comes around and stops his car right in front of us, gets out of his car, and he was this big dude in a suit, and I don't, gay or straight, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he had a little bit something else going on there because he looked pissed off and terrifying, and he just he was just coming right at us, and he had something under his jacket, which we think might have been a gun. But anyway, we just gassed it, went around his car, and just took off. Hi, Gunner. So we're trying to tell a story here. So anyway, he gets back in his car and he drives up the street. Now, the people we were with, they went one way, we went the other. He managed to catch up to them, cut them off, and drove them straight, cut them off, and made them swerve and made them drive almost directly into a streetcar. The streetcar stopped. They hit their brakes. Had they not stopped, they would have smashed right into the streetcar. And then he took off. So I said to myself, and I said to them, this is dumb. Like, why? This isn't even fun. And like that guy tried to kill us. So why are we still like? We should probably not do this. So we agreed. A few weeks go by. Then they thought, let's go back again. I'm like thinking, but why? Number one, it's not fun. It's lame. And number two, last time we almost got killed. So we're driving around, whatever. And then if you leave High Park and you go across Lakeshore Boulevard, then there's Lake Ontario. There's parking lots all along there. And apparently gay guys would also go there. Again, I don't know if this is still true. I'm just going away how it was then. This is like more than 30 years ago. So anyway, hi again. Yeah. There. Okay. Be comfortable. So anyway, where was I? Yeah, we pulled into this parking lot, and as we're pulling in, the same guy, comes just driving out, and he saw us, but I don't think he recognized us or made any sort of connection. I don't know, he looked over at the car as we were pulling in, and then he just left. I'm like, we got to go, man. That's that guy. That's that fucking guy. And one of the people, that wasn't the guy. And the other guy in the back seat was like, that was the guy. Let's go. Like, let's not be here. And we never went back, or at least I never did. Now, funny, interesting story. There was a time I didn't go, and there was my girlfriend at the time was good friends with this guy, Matt. Now, Matt claimed he wasn't gay. Everyone else said he's gay. Just his mannerisms, he never seemed interested in women. Now, I know I'm not saying that automatically makes someone gay, but there was a lot of, I don't want to say the word red flags because there's nothing wrong with being gay, but there was a lot of signs, I guess, for lack of a better word. So they were out, and then they went one day for whatever reason, just the two of them, which I thought was stupid and dangerous. But they ended up chatting with this guy. This guy got in the guy in her friend's car. I think his name was Matt, and he was sitting. My girlfriend was in the back seat. They were sitting in the front seat, and the guy was like rubbing Matt's leg, and Matt was acting a little bit uncomfortable and stuff. And then the guy said, it's okay. If you're gay, you're gay, and whatever. So that being said, that's something outside. But that being said, nothing came of it that I know of. And so apparently one day he went back by himself because he was bored and thought it would be funny. So he's driving there, and you got to understand too, things were different then. Things were a little bit more homophobic, openly homophobic at the time. And there were people that got gay bashed there a lot, unfortunately. So he went by himself one time, because he's not gay. But anyway, these guys came up in their car and they banged in, like they drove by and hit his car or something. I don't know if it was with the car or what they hit it with. But anyway, so they started yelling all kinds of obscenities, homophobic things. So he started driving, and they caught up with him as he was late. There was a red light, and they just took a bat and smashed his back. He had one of those old turtle cars, they used to call them. I don't know what the name is. Like they're like hatchback cars, but they called them turtle cars because they were shaped like a turtle. So he had one of those, and the guy took a bat and smashed his window and got out like from his car, and then he went to get out of the car and smashed the side window, and then Matt just took off. He was gone. And I would like to think he never went back again, or maybe found somebody that he could be with and not have to go somewhere so dangerous. But just a weird little story about how my friends like to go watch people hook up in the park or whatever, and then how we almost got killed because of it. But anyway, it's a fun, weird little story I thought I would share. But I guess that's it for now, and I guess until the next one. Bye.